Hello, welcome back to Doom: The Dark Ages. Alright, so yesterday I finished off with Habeth. And like I said, I am running a Nightmare campaign. So it's going to coincide with what I'm doing right now. And it's more just so the wife can actually... Like, she does enjoy watching while I do these kinds of games. So she's actually watching my Nightmare run. Like, in the house or whatever, so... Very cool stuff there, but we are going to continue on with the campaign, and I'm never going to go ahead of where I'm at with the playthrough that I'm uploading, so I'll always be behind or in line with what I'm doing, just so I don't know what's happening in the future and anything like that, because I want this playthrough to be, I guess, what is the word, blind for most people, which is exactly what it is. And just in case, you can see, I'm not playing around. Okay. We're on Barrier Core, so this looks like maybe the introduction to an Atlan section of the game. So we will try this out. Oh, this is gonna be sick as fuck, dude.
Engines online.
Established.
Press L2 to dash direction you're on. Press R2 to throw a combo punch. Hitting enemies with combo. Press R1 once the finisher meter has charged. So use powerful finisher. Okay.
The energy relay is under attack.
If the core explodes, the city goes with it. Dimensional barrier is shutting down. We can't stop it now. How long do we have?
Not long. The reactor has sustained heavy damage.
More Titans ahead. Support team, deploy weaponry.
Incoming.
Approaching the core.
The barrier is critical. Relay overloading.
We need to pull everyone back.
Just toss a giant ass fucking machine gun.
That core will explode. He needs to evacuate now.
He's trying to save the city. Slayer, there's a strip mine nearby. I'll mark it for you.
The green ship has disappeared from radar.
Yo, what the fuck, dude? He just said, fuck this demon. Man, we are tossing the bigger ones like they're nothing. They were such a spectacle in the other game, in Eternal. Now we're just fucking them up.
The transdimensional barrier is offline. Demonic activity is surging. The Creed has requested an immediate report.
Return to the Sentinel barracks.
I did as you asked. Now please, let her soul be at peace.
And the heart of Argent
Is sealed in a chamber. I told you, I cannot open it. No one can.
What an interesting chapter that one is. Huh. Well, that only put us at 13 minutes on that one, but some of these levels are pretty large, so I guess I'll just cut it here and then re-up again. So the Atlan missions are very short, it seems like. Just straight to the point, no questions asked, just punch and punch away. It's good fun. It's different for Doom, that's for sure. I'm not gonna say it's like the best thing I've ever done, but it is definitely very different, and I can see like the power fantasy of being able to finally step into a mech and actually do this stuff, because for the longest of time we had an Atlan just powering up the Sentinel ship that he was on in the Fortress of Doom, and then you kind of saw them fighting the Titans and all that stuff as we were making our approach over to the Dark Lord or whatever. So very interesting things there. But the thing about it is very simple, but it's really easy to mess up too if you're not careful. So you gotta have to you're playing more defensive, it seems like, when you're doing the ride-along things. I'm sure the Dragon's going to be exactly the same scenario. You're just kind of have to zip to the left, zip to the right, dodge as appropriately as you can when it comes to the green stuff, and then you're just going to get like a supercharged weapon, and then just kind of finish them off doing that kind of stuff. So pretty easy scenario. Maybe that was just like a little mini tutorial. Maybe they get a little bit more complex with it as we have more time. I hope that wasn't the only Atlan mission, because that'll be kind of crazy that they kind of hyped it up a little bit, that we get to step into a mech and step into a dragon, and if they're only like one missions and they're very tutorial tunnel looking, then that'll be a major disappointment, I think. But so far so good. So we'll just end it here. We'll call that one Barrier Core and call it a day. Sentinel Barracks is up next, so I'm really interested to see where this is going. And there we saw one of the Hell Priest in Doom Eternal, the Hell Priest Dag. So looks like he's making deals with the devil right now to take care of somebody or whatever he was doing there. So we'll see what's going on. All right, thanks for watching. That was pretty cool. Just step back in and I'm just punching things away and then blasting them with a supercharged punch. So very good stuff. See you next time.